Hey everyone, I'm back with an unboxing. This is the latest Wingspan expansion from Elizabeth Hargrave. It is the Americas expansion. It has a giant hummingbird in here, but we're going to take a look at it. This just came out recently. It is spring 2026, so nice time of year for this. Gone to cardboard box here. I did slice it already, but it had a sticker so that we could easily open it up. So it is this size rule book and Automa rule book too, but we'll take a quick look at the rule book. As usual, the Stonemaier quality paper there. Nice full color illustrations. Managing your hummingbird garden. There's new rules for how to interact with nectar on cards. And then all of our credits. So I'll let you discover the Automa for yourself. Nice hummingbird illustration there. And we have some player boards here. Looking forward to trying this one out this weekend probably. And this board here. It is fully wrapped. Looks like it was glued on this side and then wrapped on this side. Nice board. Okay. Our scorecard and new green eggs in this one. And then some more tokens here. All wood tokens there for the different type. I believe these are resources. So let's see, what do they call them? They call them your hummingbird tokens. Okay, so we have different hummingbird tokens, 5 per player. Okay, so that looks right. Looks like a diamond shape. Emerald, maybe an opal is what that shape is, and then I'm not, I guess a purple star, and unsure what the yellow one is, maybe a bug, but yeah, cool. And then the main reason I wanted to do this is because I love, and I know a lot of other people do, is they love the artwork here. We also have this punch board, of course, and this Americas with the toucan on here. No problems with the punch board. Nice quality there. And these play a bird, lay eggs, and draw a card overlays, I think is what these are here. And the opposite side there. These are a paper overlay or a piece of cardboard here, so fairly thin but decent quality. And I'm going to set this to the side and go ahead and take a look at some of these cards. These are all in the plastic wrapping instead of paper wrapping instead of plastic wrapping for people, so it's a wax paper wrapping here. And looks like we have our game end scoring card here, Automa, round 2 and 4. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably all for the Automa is my guess here on these. Or maybe it's just player aids. We'll have to take a look at those later. Oh, there is this piece of paper that was in there too. End of round reference, use round end powers. So this is, I think, meant to, yeah, this is meant to replace the included reference tile. It's important text is missing, so that you only discard nectar when playing with the Oceania expansion. So that is in there. Don't throw that out. That's a reminder for you when you're playing. So we have our Automa cards there. We know that by the symbol here and here on the Automa card. Just gonna hold that up real quick. And this is what we came for, was seeing what beautiful cards were in the box. So we're not going to go through all of them, but oh, that's a nice one. Paradise Tanager. And Splendid Quetzal. Look at that beautiful tail on that bird. And I'm going to go fairly quickly. I don't know that we'll go over every card. Of course, an ibis and the scarlet macaw, fun parrot, everybody knows. It's a different cowbird. That's a nice looking cowbird, actually. Don't let it trick you. Cuckoo, a tyrant. There are a lot of birds with long tails in this one. Sun parakeet, sun bittern there. It's fun. Let's see. Tropical royal flycatcher. Look at that crest on that. Nice. Turquoise browed motmot. I think that's from, yeah, South America, of course. Which I think all those ones, a lot of those ones, maybe all of them that we just looked at were all South American birds. And then we have some North American birds here. Mix of North and South, looks like. Another flycatcher. There we go. White-throated magpie jay. So this is like Mexico and South America on this jay here. All right, so those are a bunch of new bird cards. I'm gonna set those to the side so that we can, those are gonna have to get sleeved later because I do sleeve this game because of the way, how many cards there are. And in this next pack, what do we have? All right. Again, I think almost everything is South America with a few North American or like North America, South America, Central America birds in here. So, but a lot of South America birds. Look at that kingfisher. What a cool bird. And yeah, the great majority that I'm seeing are South America. Banana Quit. Lovely illustration there. There are 3 illustrators on this one. They did a good job of matching the style up. Brazilian teal. Look at that. A nice illustration. I'm probably going to mispronounce this one, but I think it's Cocoi heron. Cocoi heron. C-O-C-O-I. It's a nice bird there. Elegant trogon. Another long-tailed bird there. Great Potto. I think I've seen something about this one on a nature show once. That's a cool bird. Grackle. There we go. We get to something that's in North America. Ugly grackle. Some people like them. Keel-billed toucan. And almost through these before we get to the hummingbirds. I have seen these. This is a magnificent frigate bird. These are interesting birds. Make sure I don't cover all that up. And Muscovy duck. There we go. I've seen those before too. I mean, I've seen some of these others, but some of them actually seen them in the wild. This is the ocellated turkey. That's an interesting one. Very nice illustration. All right, let's take a look at the hummingbirds. That's why we're here, right? For the hummingbirds. New, smaller, I think these are like maybe mini Euro size cards, maybe like 45 by 68. But let's see what we have here. You know these are gonna be a lot of bright, beautiful colors on them. Amethyst woodstar, bee hummingbird, neat. Blue tufted starthroat, yeah. Crimson topaz, that's a neat bird. All right. Fiery throated hummingbird. Horned sungem. Hyacinth visor beaker. That's quite the name for a little bird. Jamaican mango. I love the purple and the iridescent in that there. Long-tailed sylph. Marvelous spatule tail. Yep. Here, I'll look at the tail on that thing. Oasis hummingbird. Purple-throated carib. The tail on that one's amazing. Red-tailed comet. And neat crests on some of these too. This is a rufous crested coquette. There's another rufous-tailed hummingbird. Shining sunbeam. Love the names on these. Snowcap. Sparkling violet tear. Speckled hummingbird. Swallow-tailed hummingbird. I'm sure you'll find your own favorites in here too. White-booted racket tail. That's kind of similar to that spatula tail, I think. White-necked Jacobin. I've seen those. White-tipped sicklebill. Look at the beak on that. Kind of hard to see, but here we go. And then these are for the Automa. A bunch of cards here for that. So for those of you that are into solo play, I might even try it solo just to see what's going on with that. Additional solo cards in there. So that was Wingspan America's expansion. Looking forward to getting that to the table this weekend. It is new expansion by Elizabeth Hargrave for her best-selling game Wingspan. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if there's a bird that you really like seeing.